So, who's choosing what you watch next? Are you really in charge of your next movie, next video, next song selection? What's actually in charge of the options that show up on your feed, or what you see on your phone, or what you listen to? Today, I'm speaking about recommendation engines, mostly known as recommendation models. Now, my name is Lubula Paulo Chikwekwe. I'm an AI engineer with over 5 years' experience in data science. On this, I normally break up my playlist into two parts. So it's Lubula On, where I speak on issues that are being affected by data science technology and software. Then on the other side, I speak on Lubula Explains. There I get a bit more technical for those who want to know exactly what's going on. Like some of these issues, for example, on recommendation engines, I'm going to do an actual video where I do about an 1 hour video where I'm building a simple recommendation engine built on movies. So you can be able to check that. But here I'm just going to speak on this issue of recommendation models and how they affect everyone. It's actually a bigger issue than you think. Now, to give a quick, brief explanation, I'm going to pop up something on the side so that you can be able to see what I'm talking about. Recommendation engines are primarily broken down into two parts, right? One is known as content filtering, content-based filtering. So what it does is I look at your previous items, the things that you've watched, and then based on what you've watched, I find what's similar to that and recommend that to you. So how I find something similar, we can use something called cosine similarity. But as I said, I'm not going to get into that. I find something similar to what you like. And based on that, I then recommend it to you. That's the first one, content-based filtering. The second one is collaborative filtering. Now, this one is pretty interesting. So for example, if I like something, and then if I like maybe a movie, and then based on my demographics, so for example, my age, my location, my ethnicity, what I've watched. Let's just say those three: my age, my location, my ethnicity. So you find someone who's similar to me, and then what you do is what that person has also watched. So they've watched what I've watched. Now, because they've watched what I've watched, what they haven't watched, you recommend to me because we fall in the same demographic. So you're using all the things that I like and they like, what's similar. Then what they've liked but I haven't watched, you recommend that to me. That's collaborative filtering. These are primarily the two main based type of recommendation models. Then what happens there's a hybrid model which takes these two and combines them and takes the best of both, because there's something called the cold start problem. It's quite interesting. Now, what I did on this one is I broke it down into 4 parts. So I've been writing a weekly article where I've got a weekly article called Lubula On as well, trying to keep the brand identity. I'm a genius, I know. So it's an article that speaks about how Spotify and Apple Music, how they create recommendation models and how they use the features to then know what you would like to do. So it's a bit in technical, but it's like if you want to know how the next best song is recommended to you, you can see that. The second one, which I did as well, is one where it's movies. So based on Netflix itself, how Netflix uses also, and then when it shows up on your feed. Most of the time you find when you watch a movie or when you watch something, when you listen to something, normally something pops up and you have options, but you pick. So most of the time you find that why this is even a bigger issue is because people don't actually pick what they actually want or what they love, or they don't search generically, or organically. It's more like you open up, something pops up, you pick, and based on those recommendations. So I'm speaking about the thing that brings up what pops up on your screen. Those are the recommendation models. The other idea, of course, which I spoke about is YouTube itself, because YouTube is education, it's music videos, movies, it's entertainment, it's long form video, it's short form video. YouTube comes in so many aspects, collects so many different aspects of what people like, from their music taste to their entertainment taste to their educational taste. And don't forget, people actually build their businesses using YouTube. For example, people advertise their businesses, so people watch on YouTube. So it takes in all these different information, and when it recommends something to you, to know when to recommend either entertainment, education, something music, that means that it's becoming something very important. But the last thing that I wanted to go to as well was social media. Don't forget now, these recommendation models, they also work on social media. So when you now scrolling on social media, remember things like Facebook. People now understand not only your friends, what your friends like. That's where now, and then you can actually say, these are my friends. So what are the people that you like watching? What are they reacting to? How can I do this? One of the most important thing I think which people need to understand, these guys want to make money. Their primary version of making money is selling ads. Now, to sell ads, it means that you have to be on the platform for longer. Now, how do you stay on the platform longer? By watching or reading or viewing or listening to something that makes you stay there longer. Spotify and Apple Music, of course, ask a subscription. Netflix asks a subscription, but it's still the same idea. How do I keep you? So I keep giving you what you like. So that's, I think, something which is the primary thing I wanted to speak about, that all about ads. And for them to give you ads, you have to be on the platform longer. And to keep you on the platform longer, I have to know what you like. As you can see this week, I've tried switching around the camera. I've been told that the other direction where it shows is a bit weird. So I don't know if this one is better or the other one. If you've stayed this long, please leave a comment and share whether you'd like it this way or the other videos, or like in the other videos, or maybe I must show angles. Remember, I'm not a professional. If you have any idea, or maybe I want me to show a bit more or a different angle, please feel free to share. Thanks so much for staying, and I'd love to hear from you. I hope to see you again on the next episode. Bye. God bless.